A young man was ambitious with big dreams. He wanted to achieve greatness and become exceptional, but believed it must happen quickly. He always felt time was running out, so he pushed himself to accomplish his goals as soon as possible. Despite his hard work and repeated attempts, he never achieved the success he desired. Though he tasted small victories, his dreams remained unfulfilled, leaving him frustrated and questioning his shortcomings. Why couldn't he work harder? Why couldn't he succeed faster than others? These questions haunted him constantly. Gradually, he realized his failure might not be due to a lack of effort, but because he didn't know the rules or secrets to achieve success swiftly. Determined, he began searching for someone who could guide him. One day, a friend told him about a guru renowned for his wisdom and ability to solve complex problems in simple ways. This guru, a Buddhist monk, was famous for helping people achieve clarity and direction in their lives. Hearing this, the young man decided to visit the monk's ashram the very next day. When he reached the ashram, he greeted the monk and expressed his purpose. Munivar, he began, I have big dreams and want to achieve a lot in life. But I want to do it in a short time. Despite my hard work, I'm unable to reach my goals. I believe I need to learn the important rules and secrets of success. Please guide me, and I promise to follow your teachings with sincerity. The monk observed the young man's burning determination and passion. He saw his willingness to make sacrifices for success. After a moment of thought, the monk spoke in a calm but serious tone. Today, I will share 8 rules. If you follow them with complete sincerity, you can achieve in 10 months what usually takes 10 years. However, the condition is that you must believe in these rules wholeheartedly and implement them with discipline. Rule 1. Open your mind to possibility. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever limited yourself with the thought, "This is impossible"? How often do we convince ourselves that something cannot be done simply because it seems too big, too ambitious, or too out of reach? The first rule of achieving success faster is to challenge these very beliefs and open your mind to the possibility that extraordinary things can be accomplished in extraordinary time frames. Imagine a student who doesn't study throughout the year but suddenly, with exams looming, devotes an entire month to intense preparation. He surprises everyone with his results. What does this tell us? It tells us that focus, effort, and belief can compress time. If 1 month of focused effort can achieve what should take a year, why can't we apply the same principle to larger goals? Here's the truth. Any goal is achieved twice. Once in the mind, and then in reality. Success begins in your thoughts. Until you believe something is possible, you'll never take the actions required to make it real. If your mind doubts your ability to achieve a 10-year goal in 10 months, then your efforts will be half-hearted and failure will seem inevitable. Now, consider the great achievers of history: scientists, entrepreneurs, artists. They believed in doing what others thought was impossible. Thomas Edison, for instance, believed he could bring light to the world when others only saw darkness. Elon Musk envisions colonizing Mars when others question the feasibility of even getting there. Their belief isn't blind optimism. It's the foundation of their relentless effort. So, how do you apply this rule? Start by consciously challenging your doubts. When a thought like, "This is too hard," or "I don't have enough time" arises, counter it with, "Why not me? Why not now?" Begin to reprogram your mind with affirmations like, "I can achieve this. I will find a way." The power of belief is transformative. Secondly, visualize your success. Close your eyes and imagine yourself accomplishing your goal. What does it look like? How does it feel? The clearer this picture becomes, the more your mind starts to believe in its possibility. This belief will fuel your motivation and guide your actions. Lastly, surround yourself with examples of people who have achieved remarkable things. Read their stories, learn about their struggles, and see how they turn challenges into opportunities. Their lives are proof that the impossible can become possible with the right mindset. Rule 2. Disappear for 6 months. Now think about your daily life. How much of your time is consumed by distractions, social media, chatting with friends, attending events, or even watching TV? Most of us don't realize how much time we waste on things that do not bring us closer to our goals. The second rule is simple but powerful. Disappear for 6 months. But what does it mean to disappear? It means cutting yourself off from anything and anyone that distracts you from your purpose. For 6 months, imagine yourself as a person who doesn't exist in the social world. No unnecessary conversations, no unproductive activities, no wasting time on things that don't align with your goals. Let me ask you, if you dedicate 6 months solely to yourself and your dreams, what could you accomplish? Think about it. 6 months isn't a lifetime. It's just half a year. Yet the amount of progress you can make in that time is astounding if you stay focused. Here's how you do it. Limit social interactions. Politely but firmly inform your friends, family, and acquaintances that you'll be focusing on a personal project for the next 6 months. It's okay to take a step back from social gatherings and casual chats. True friends and understanding family members will respect your decision. Eliminate distractions. Identify the biggest distractions in your life, be it your phone, Netflix, or unnecessary outings, and create boundaries. Use apps to block distracting websites, set specific times for checking messages, and commit to spending your time wisely. Prioritize your goals. Lock yourself in with your goals. Create a workspace where you can focus without interruptions. Every day, remind yourself why you're doing this and what you aim to achieve. Accept temporary sacrifices. Yes, some relationships might feel strained, and you might miss out on a few events. But remember, these sacrifices are temporary. The time you invest in yourself now will pay off in ways that benefit not just you, but also the people around you in the future. Think of disappearing as going into a focus bubble. In this bubble, your only companions are your mind, your body, and your goals. This doesn't mean you completely isolate yourself. It means you prioritize your time like never before. The monk shared a powerful insight here. He said, 6 months is not a long time, but it can change your life. By disappearing for 6 months, you create an environment free from distractions. You give yourself the mental and emotional space to focus entirely on your goals. What happens after 6 months? You emerge stronger, more focused, and closer to your dreams. People will notice the transformation, and some may even be inspired to follow your example. Rule 3. Find the right guru. Have you ever thought about why people often take years to achieve something that could have been done much faster? One major reason is the lack of proper guidance. The third rule for achieving your 10-year goal in 10 months is to find the right guru, a mentor who has already walked the path you want to take. Let me ask you this. Would you rather learn from your own trial and error, or from someone who has already faced and overcome the challenges you're about to encounter? A mentor not only saves you time but also provides invaluable insights that you can't get from books or random advice. Imagine climbing a mountain for the first time. You don't know the trails, the shortcuts, or the dangers ahead. Now picture someone who has climbed that mountain multiple times walking beside you. They guide you, warn you about pitfalls, and show you the fastest way to reach the summit. That's the power of having a guru. But how do you find the right guru? Here's how. Look for expertise. Your guru should be someone who is already at the top of their field. If you want to excel in business, find a successful entrepreneur. If you want to become a writer, look for an author whose work inspires you. Their experience and success should align with your goals. Check their values. It's not just about expertise, it's also about alignment. Does their approach match your values? Do they inspire you not only to succeed, but also to grow as a person? Be willing to learn. Finding a mentor isn't enough. You must be humble and open to learning. A true student listens, asks questions, and implements the advice given by their mentor. A guru doesn't just show you what to do. They also help you avoid wasting time on what doesn't work. For example, if you're starting a business Your guru might tell you to focus on building a strong foundation rather than chasing trends. This advice, based on their experience, can save you years of effort. Remember, your guru doesn't have to be someone you know personally. You can learn from books, podcasts, or online courses by experts in your field. In today's digital world, access to knowledge is easier than ever. Why is this rule so important? Because success is rarely a solo journey. Even the most successful people in history had mentors. Steve Jobs had a mentor in Mike Markula, and Warren Buffett learned from Benjamin Graham. These relationships shaped their paths and helped them achieve greatness. Rule 4. Set a clear and definite goal. Let me ask you, how often do you find yourself working hard but not moving closer to your dreams? The problem isn't the effort, it's the lack of clarity. Without a clear destination, even the most talented and hardworking person will wander aimlessly. Think of it like driving. If you don't know where you're going, how will you decide which road to take? Similarly, in life, your goal acts as a compass. The clearer your goal, the more focused your efforts will be, and the faster you'll achieve success. But what does a clear and definite goal mean? It means knowing exactly what you want, why you want it, and when you want to achieve it. Here's how to set such a goal. Be specific. Avoid vague statements like, "I want to be successful." Define what success means to you. For example, "I want to earn $100,000 in the next year," or "I want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months." The more specific your goal, the easier it is to measure your progress. Set a deadline. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. Decide when you want to achieve your goal. Deadlines create urgency and motivate you to take consistent action. Write it down. Studies show that writing down your goals makes you more likely to achieve them. Keep your goal somewhere visible, on your desk, your phone, or even your bathroom mirror. This constant reminder keeps you focused. Align your priorities. Your goal should align with your top priorities. And here's an important point. Don't have too many priorities. If you have more than 3 major goals at a time, you'll dilute your focus and energy. Choose what truly matters to you and commit to it wholeheartedly. Now let's address a common challenge. What if your goal seems too big or too far away? The answer is simple. Break it down into smaller milestones. If your 10-year goal is to build a successful company, start with a 6-month milestone, perhaps creating a solid business plan or launching your first product. These smaller steps keep you motivated and make the larger goal feel more achievable. Another crucial aspect of setting goals is having a strong reason behind them. Why do you want to achieve this goal? The stronger your why, the more resilient you'll be in the face of challenges. For instance, if your goal is to earn more money, think beyond the money itself. Maybe you want to provide a better life for your family or achieve financial independence. This deeper purpose will fuel your determination. Finally, visualize your success. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goal. What does it feel like? How does your life change? This mental exercise not only keeps you motivated, but also trains your subconscious mind to work towards your goal. Rule 5. Create a detailed plan to achieve your goal. Have you ever started a big task and felt overwhelmed because you didn't know where to begin? That's where Rule 5 comes into play, creating a detailed plan to achieve your goal. Let me ask you this. Do you have a roadmap for your dreams, or are you just hoping things will somehow fall into place? Success rarely happens by accident. It's a result of deliberate planning. Think of a detailed plan as the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without it, you might wander aimlessly, wasting time and energy on things that don't bring you closer to your goal. Let's break this rule down into actionable steps. Identify key tasks. Every big goal is made up of smaller tasks. For instance, if your goal is to write a book in 6 months, your key tasks might include brainstorming ideas, creating an outline, writing 1 chapter per week, and editing the final draft. Identify the 3 most important tasks that will lead you directly to your goal. These tasks will be your main focus. Break tasks into smaller steps. Once you've identified your key tasks, break them down further into smaller, manageable steps. This helps you avoid feeling overwhelmed. For example, instead of saying, "Write a book," start with, "Write 500 words today." Small steps add up to big achievements over time. Set timelines. Divide your overall goal into daily, weekly, and monthly milestones. This gives you a clear picture of what needs to be accomplished and by when. A timeline not only keeps you on track, but also gives you a sense of progress, which is crucial for motivation. Establish strong reasons. Ask yourself, why do I want to achieve this goal? Your reason should be strong enough to keep you going even when things get tough. For example, if your goal is to start a business, your reason might be to provide a better future for your family or to gain financial freedom. The stronger your why, the harder you'll fight to succeed. Visualize your success. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goal. What does it feel like? How does your life change? This daily visualization keeps your goal fresh in your mind and reinforces your motivation to work towards it. Anticipate sacrifices. Success requires trade-offs. Ask yourself, what will I need to give up to achieve this goal? It could be leisure time, late-night socializing, or binge-watching your favorite shows. Be honest about what sacrifices are necessary and commit to making them. By creating a detailed plan, you eliminate guesswork and build momentum. But remember, a plan is only as good as your commitment to follow it. So each day, ask yourself, have I completed today's task? If not, don't let the day end without making progress. Rule 6. Develop strong concentration and discipline. Let me ask you, how often do you start something with enthusiasm, but lose focus after a while? Rule 6 is about fixing this problem. Concentration and discipline are the engines that drive your success. Without them, even the best plans will fail. Think of concentration as a laser beam. A scattered beam of light can't do much, but when focused, it can cut through steel. Similarly, when you focus your energy and attention on a single goal, you achieve remarkable results. Let's explore how to develop strong concentration and discipline. Control your energy. Every day, you wake up with a limited amount of energy. How you use this energy determines your productivity. Prioritize tasks that bring you closer to your goal. For example, if you're most energetic in the morning, dedicate that time to your most important work. Save less critical tasks, like checking emails or social media, for later in the day. Eliminate distractions. Distractions are the enemy of focus. Identify what distracts you the most, whether it's your phone, unnecessary conversations, or a cluttered workspace, and take steps to eliminate them. For instance, put your phone on silent or work in a quiet room where you won't be disturbed. Build a routine. Discipline thrives on routine. Set specific times for your work, breaks, and relaxation. When your brain knows what to expect, it becomes easier to stay consistent. For example, if you write every morning at 7 a.m., it will eventually become a habit that doesn't require extra willpower. Practice consistency. Success isn't about working hard for one day and slacking off the next. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Remember, small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. Train your mind. Concentration is like a muscle. It gets stronger with practice. Try techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or focusing on one task at a time. For example, set a timer for 25 minutes and work on a single task without interruption. Gradually increase this time as your focus improves. Push through discomfort. There will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, or tempted to give up. This is when discipline becomes your greatest ally. Remind yourself of your reasons for pursuing your goal and push through the discomfort. Over time, what feels hard today will become second nature. Reward yourself. Discipline doesn't mean you can't have fun. Celebrate small victories along the way. For example, If you complete a week's worth of tasks, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Rewards reinforce positive behavior and keep you motivated. Here's the truth. Concentration and discipline separate those who dream from those who achieve. It's not enough to work hard occasionally. You must work hard consistently. Rule 7. Take responsibility and be accountable. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to blame circumstances or other people when things don't go as planned? It's natural, but it's also one of the biggest barriers to success. Rule 7 emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for your actions and holding yourself accountable for your progress. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly owned up to your mistakes or made a commitment and followed through without any excuses? Taking responsibility means realizing that your success is entirely in your hands. Nobody else can achieve your goals for you. But how do you stay on track? The answer lies in accountability, a system that keeps you honest about your progress and pushes you to deliver results. Let's explore this concept in detail. Own your decisions and outcomes. Every choice you make has consequences, and successful people understand this deeply. Whether the outcome is good or bad, they take ownership of their decisions. For example, if you miss a deadline, don't blame distractions or external factors. Instead, reflect on what went wrong and learn from it. This level of accountability builds trust in yourself and ensures you grow with every experience. Find an accountability partner. While self-discipline is crucial, having someone else hold you accountable can make a big difference. This person could be a mentor, a friend, a coach, or even a family member. Their role is to check in on your progress, remind you of your commitments, and call you out if you're slacking. Imagine promising a friend that you'll finish a project by the end of the week. Knowing that they'll ask you about it adds an extra layer of motivation. Nobody likes admitting they didn't follow through, so this system encourages you to stay consistent. Track your progress. Accountability also involves measuring your progress regularly. Set specific milestones and check if you're meeting them. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, track your workouts and diet weekly. If your goal is career-related, review your accomplishments each month. This habit helps you identify areas where you're doing well and areas that need improvement. Commit publicly. Another effective strategy is to make your goals public. Announce your intentions to friends, family, or even on social media. When others know about your goals, you feel a stronger obligation to stick to them. For instance, if you declare that you're going to run a marathon, you're more likely to train diligently because you don't want to let others or yourself down. Reflect and learn from setbacks. Accountability isn't just about celebrating wins. It's also about confronting failures. When things don't go as planned, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? This habit ensures that every failure becomes a stepping stone to success. Remember, taking responsibility and being accountable isn't just about reaching your goals. It's about developing a mindset that ensures long-term growth and success. Rule 8. Keep learning and adapting. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve extraordinary success while others stay stuck despite working hard? The answer lies in their ability to keep learning and adapting. Rule 8 is about embracing change, seeking new knowledge, and staying flexible in your approach. Understand the law of change. Life is dynamic, and so is the path to success. What worked yesterday might not work today, and what works today might not work tomorrow. For example, think about how technology evolves. A person who refuses to learn new skills or adapt to new trends will quickly fall behind. Embracing change means being open to new ideas and methods, even if they challenge your existing beliefs. This flexibility allows you to grow and stay relevant in an ever-changing world. Learn from setbacks. Setbacks are not failures. They're lessons in disguise. Every time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I use this experience to improve? The most successful people treat failures as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, if you launch a business that doesn't perform well, analyze what went wrong. Was it poor marketing? A flawed product? Use those insights to make better decisions in the future. Break old patterns. Sometimes, the biggest obstacle to success is holding on to outdated habits or beliefs. For instance, you might believe that working long hours is the only way to succeed. But what if a more efficient approach exists? Be willing to question your methods and adopt better ones. Breaking old patterns also means letting go of fear. Fear of change, fear of failure, and fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. Remember, growth begins where your comfort zone ends. Rule 9. Stay curious. Curiosity is the foundation of continuous learning. Ask questions, seek answers, and never stop exploring. For example, if you admire someone's success, study their journey. Read books, attend workshops, and connect with mentors who can offer new perspectives. Successful people are lifelong learners. They don't just rely on what they already know. They actively seek out new knowledge to stay ahead. Experiment with new approaches. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if they seem risky. For example, if you're trying to grow your business, experiment with different marketing strategies. If one approach doesn't work, try another. The key is to stay adaptable and willing to pivot when necessary. Embrace feedback. Feedback, whether positive or negative, is a valuable tool for growth. Don't take criticism personally. Instead, use it to improve. For example, if your supervisor points out areas for improvement, take it as an opportunity to learn rather than as a judgment of your abilities. Celebrate progress. While it's important to keep learning and adapting, don't forget to acknowledge your achievements along the way. Celebrating small wins boosts your confidence and motivates you to keep going. Stay resilient. Finally, remember that growth isn't a straight line. There will be ups and downs, but your willingness to keep learning and adapting will determine your long-term success. Stay patient, stay persistent, and trust the process. So ask yourself, are you ready to take charge of your destiny and embrace a life of continuous growth? If the answer is yes, then start today, because the best time to begin your journey to success is now.